Is YouTube. I bet y'all would never guess what I'm drinking at 9:53 p.m. at night. I am drinking coffee because it's time to get active. All right, here we go. Slate bar. Boom shakalaka. Price is bearish for the day. Let me get this little hair over here. I look weird enough. Might as well look bald. Might as well. That was better. Okay, price is bearish on the day. We are looking for highs to get swept. Price has came up. Price has made a fair value gap. A bearish fair value gap on the 4 hour. Price is, let me move my camera. Move it to there. There's no reason why I would have to click anything there. So price has, what is happening? Price is still considered to be bearish. We're also looking for highs to get swept still. Price did create this fair value gap for us, but it's already been closed in or entered into. Price probably will sweep those highs within the next candle. Pretty sure. Yep, price swept it. Okay, it already went down. Actually, price is bearish on the day, on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. So we scale down to the 5 minute and we wait for a break of structure after price swept that liquidity here. Price gave us a break of structure. Price gave us an order block. Price also gave us a breaker block. Did not mean to do that. Breaker block here. Price also gave us a bullish fair value gap, but we're not going to look at that. Price also gave us a bearish fair value gap. There's a little imbalance here between here, double imbalance, double fair value gap. We will mark up this fair value gap here. Okay. Wait for price to get entered into it. Okay. Look on the 5 or the 1 minute for a breaker structure. Let's wait for this breaker structure to the downside. Price seemed to give us the breaker structure. Yep. Price closed below this candle here. That is the breaker structure that we're looking for on the 1 minute. So we go down to the 5 minute or back to up to the 5 minute rather. And price did give us a bullish candle here. Price is continuing up, but price has gave us enough confirmation in order to enter. So price may still continue up, which is fine, but based off the information that I've gotten so far, price is okay to enter. What time is it now? Yeah, 10:25. That is a decent time to enter. Sell. Stop loss. Where do we want to put our stop loss? Me personally, I'm putting my stop loss all the way up here. That is the most ideal spot, but you are risking heavily because look where we're going to be. These are realistically the lows that it's going to go to. Who knows? It might actually end up going down here as well, which we'll go ahead and mark up these lows. We'll mark in between these two take profits, take profit 1 and take profit 2. Here, we'll actually bring it somewhere in the middle. Okay, price. I have an iffy feeling that price is not going to go into my direction. Price is going to continue up, but price has gave me enough confirmation and enough signs in order for me to execute. So I'm executing. Price barely missed my take profit one. That's crazy. I just needed to have it up like one more pip. Yeah, stopped out. That is crazy. Is that not what I said that price is going to do too? Price is going to hit this low, and then bounce up. That is wild. But what does price do now? Does price sweep liquidity and then continue into the daily buys? No, it just continues to go up. Interesting. Very interesting. I want to look on the 4 hour, see what's up. 4 hour is still considered to be bearish, but price is just bound and determined to go all the way up to these highs up here. And we definitely probably will see that within these next candles. Okay, price is bearish, so we're looking for highs to get swept. Go and mark up these highs. Let's go down to the 1 hour. Price is bearish on the 4 hour, so price is bearish on the 1 hour as well. We have a bearish fair value gap on the 1 hour time frame. This is something that we'll definitely be taking a look at. I want to start looking at order blocks as well. Let's take a look at this equilibrium. Equilibrium is right there at the fair value gap. That's interesting. Yeah, let's see what this next 1 hour candle does. It's probably bullish. Yep, it was bullish. I accidentally skipped a bar. Yep, price was bullish on this candle, like I suspected. And so now I want to see if price actually, well, I'll be able to tell on the 5 minute. Price has yet to enter into this. Price never touched equilibrium or touched the 1 hour fair value gap. Price came up, swept these highs, and then continued down. What time is it here? Okay. So price is bearish on the 4 hour and bearish on the 1 hour. So look for highs to get swept. Was this not considered a liquidity sweep here? Are these highs? But that is on the 5 minute. Why would I be caring about 5 minute highs? We're looking for a high time frame liquidity sweep. Interesting. I don't know what I could have done differently there. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there just wasn't an opportunity. But price created that fair value gap on the 1 hour and didn't even enter into it, which is so weird to me. That is very weird. So the opportunity is mostly gone for the day, unless we look at these highs here. Let's see what happens here. We can still scale down to the 5-minute. And this box here is just the equilibrium box, by the way. The actual fair value gap was here, and the equilibrium 50% line was here. What time is this? Okay. Price re-enters into this fair value gap. Okay, hold on. What time is it? It is late in the session, but let's take a look at this. To move up. This was technically where the liquidity sweep did happen at. So the move up, that caused the move down. So the order block, and the breaker block. Is price actually so liquidity sweep, break of structure? No. It's since I'm entering off of. I'm trading it like a different strategy that I'm not used to. It's what I'm doing here. So I'm thinking price entered into the fair value gap. So it's just a confluence. Liquidity sweep, break of structure, price re-entering into the confluence, then showing bearish pressure out of it. So this would have been considered the entry here. So I'm going to enter into this just to see what happens. I was supposed to enter based off of this candlestick here, but I'm going to enter into it late, even though it's almost 12 p.m., which is not a good time to trade. But this is back testing. I'm here to learn. So we're going to experiment with everything. So sell, stop loss. I wish I could put it up here, but that really is risking way too much. So I'll just go a little bit above these highs here, and then put our TP down here, because this is the move that I'm really looking for here. Let's just see what happens. This isn't how I usually trade, but right, this isn't the most ideal trade that I would go for, but I'm interested to see what happens here. Okay, all right. Because price came in and to the order or to the fair value gap, the bearish fair value gap, and it was in a balance both ways too, imbalance here and an imbalance here. So I wanted to give it a shot. I want to see what happened. But yeah, you should not be trading this late in the session, anyways. All right, 2 sessions down, 13 more to go. Go ahead and delete this. Okay, price is, what is price? Price is considered to be bearish, so we're looking for highs to be swept. Looking for highs to be swept. Okay, let's go ahead and exit out of this. 5. Make sure I got the right time on. Okay, I do. Okay, price is considered to be bearish. Let me get a little swig of my coffee. All right. Price is considered to be bearish as well on the 1 hour. So we're looking for highs to get swept. And it looks like to me, price already swept highs. So let's go down to the 5 minute. Oh, wait for a break of structure. Even though this is very early into session, that I would want to be trading, but it gave us what we were looking for. Our price then gives us a break of structure. Wait, no, it didn't. My bad. I read it wrong. It did not give us a break of structure. That is the low. Okay, boom. Break of structure there. I'll mark where the break of structure was. It was this low. Got closed below. So what was the move up that caused the move down? This move. This candlestick. Okay. So now we wait for price to be re-entered. Price creates a fair value gap. Okay. Price entered into this here, and then it shows bearish pressure coming out of it. So we're going to scale down to the 1 minute because price entered into it, and price then gave us a break of structure here with this candle. This was all just one 5-minute candle, so I could not have stopped it. But we're going to go back like we actually just read that, so we can get a real example of what's about to happen here. So price enters into the, what is this, breaker block, order block, one of the two, I'm not sure. And then yeah, price enters into it and then gives us a break of structure on the 1 minute, which is exactly what we're looking for. So now we execute. And we execute. So sell, stop loss. We'd have to put our stop loss so high up there. So we're just going to put it somewhere up here. Because the price comes up and sweeps liquidity, we're good as long as our overall bias is okay. Our main TP, we want it to be down there. And then we'll have one take profit here. So we have two take profits here. And then we'll also go for another TP here. So 3 take profits. Let's see what happens. Obviously, we did see this happen before, but if we were trading the live market, that would not have happened. TP1 hit, TP2 hit. Let's see if TP3 gets hit or not. I think it did. Okay, cool. That was clean. I just wish I would have caught this a little bit ahead of time. Um, that's the only problem. But like when I'm moving on the 5 minute time frame, um, and I scale down into the 1 minute, all of these minutes show. All of these 1 minute show, and I needed to be able to see this breaker structure, because if I would have seen this breaker structure here, then I would have entered without even seeing the future here. It is what it is. We go next. And we go again, and then we go again, and then we go again, and then we go again, until we get 10,000 hours, until we master the craft. Okay, price is extremely bearish. We have created a 4-hour fair value gap, but we don't need to make it on the 4-hour. Price is bearish and is creating a lot of imbalances. Okay. Price just came into that imbalance. I'm about to get the last swig of coffee. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Price is bearish on both. So look for highs to get swept. If highs don't get swept, then what can we look for? We can look for fair value gaps. The move up that caused the move down. Where was the breaker structure on the low time frame? Okay, all right. So here is our breaker block, and here is our order block. This little area. The area that I did show off was the breaker block, but the order block is within the breaker block. So, and the reason why I marked that is because price was bullish before. Price haven't had legs down, so price swept these highs up here, and then filled orders and then continued down before. So price might re-enter into that level and then continue going back down, and also might potentially sweep these highs again. So it's a high confluence area going all the way up there, but we don't know where markets going. So I mark up everything. So price did enter into this fair value gap, which is enough of a confluence for us to scale down into the 5 minute time frame. Now we wait for a break of structure on the 5 minute. Okay, price gave us a break of structure on the 5 minute. Now here is our order block. Here is our breaker block. Now let's see what is popping. Now we need to wait for price to re-enter into these high confluence areas, and then we wait for a break of structure on the 1 minute. Or wait for a selling candle or a bearish candle coming out of the confluence. It's around 950, so price is going to go sweep highs most likely. Most likely going to go sweep these highs. here. Price did just give us a break of structure, but I don't know if I trust 100% that Price giving us a break of structure in the confluence itself. Even though you can trade based off of that, but I just want Price to give me more of a confirmation because Price is bearish right now. We're looking for highs to get swept. I want that high to get swept because that is my main priority here. Because the liquidity sweep is over everything by far. It's over everything, and it seems like risky. It's a risky trade taking the trade just based off of this tiny little break of structure here. So I'm gonna go ahead and scale down to the 5 minute and just be a little bit more patient. Okay, price does go up. There we go. Price sweeps. Okay, since price just swept and we understand that that was the actual liquidity sweep instead of the liquidity sweep or the high confluence, the 1 hour fair value gap confluence being our first confluence, which is our liquidity sweep. With every session, I always say, okay, price is going to sweep highs or lows. So I'm looking for price to also go into a high time frame confluence like a 1 hour, and it's the same thing essentially. You wait for a price to either sweep the high or low or enter into a high time frame confluence and then give us a break of structure on a lower time frame, either 15 or 5 minute, give us the break of structure and then re-enter into the third confluence and then give us another break of structure on the 1 minute or 5 minute, or a bearish or bullish candle coming out of that third confluence. And it's the same thing, but the liquidity sweep can be rearranged and switched between the gosh knows, my mind's going so fast. The liquidity sweep can get rearranged and switched out with higher time frame confluences. So anything like the 1 hour or 4 hour breaker block, order block, equilibrium, um, fair value gap, but mostly whenever I use high time frame confluences, it's whenever the 1 hour is in line with the 4 hour, and I can clearly see the uh, the confluences on the 1 hour, and that's what I have here is a 1 hour confluence. But price also just swept liquidity during the time that price usually sweeps liquidity. Price is bearish. We're looking for highs to get swept. That's exactly what just happened. Excuse me. I look for a break of structure. Price just broke structures to the downside in a high probable area, higher time frame confluence. So price then can enter back into this area, which is a order block and a breaker block. It also has a fair value gap in the middle next to equilibrium. So I won't be surprised if price comes through that fair value gap in equilibrium. Price just gave us multiple imbalances. Let's go ahead and move this equilibrium down to here. Price comes up, sweeps highs again, and goes into the fair value gap. I think it touched the fair value gap. But the thing is, it's like I don't know if I can use the higher time frame confluence as an entry, because this candle here was bearish and I would have entered off of this if I would have known. But these are the confluences that I'm looking for price to re-enter into. And I believe that's the way TGR taught. So price is just continuing down. Forever. So I don't know what I could have done differently there. Price never re-entered into any of my confluences, but that's just a no trading day. I understand that I understand what I was looking for, and I was being patient enough, but it just never came my way, which is okay, perfectly fine. We go on to trade another day, and if you are not taking a trade, that's how you know you are trading the right way. You know what you are looking for. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, but I'm gonna run back another one right after this. Um, yeah, thank you for watching. If you did watch this video, I am going to keep on hammering out these videos over and over and over and over and over again.